Hey there everybody, what's going on? Sean here with Zero to Income, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how to set up a video training page for your website opt-in. Let's just jump on over to the site and I'll show you how to do this. All right, we are on our Battleground Sprinklers and Landscaping website template that we've been working on. We're going to go over to our specials link and we're going to click on specials. That's going to take us down to our area that has our opt-in form. We had this set up originally for a 25% off coupon. Now we've got this set up for it's an opt-in form for free DIY sprinkler repair training. So what you want to do is make sure that your button's all squared away and that it's working properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop over to our funnels and we're going to go into the Systeme editor. We're going to click into the Battleground Sprinklers and Landscaping funnel that we have for this particular website. And then we're going to make sure that we click onto the first page, which is our home page, and then we're going to go over here to Edit Page. Once in here, again, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to that opt-in form, and we're going to click on our button. That's going to open up the editor options for the button over on the left. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that when the button is clicked, it goes to Submit Form. And then we want to make sure that the next drop-down is set to go to the next step so that it goes to the thank you page. And the next thing you want to do is make sure you have your tags set up. So right now we have 2 tags. If you didn't, you'd want to click on Add Automation Rule. Now, something to keep in mind, if you go in here and you click on this and you get an error, chances are it's because you've already got an automation rule set up. And on the free Systeme plan, you can only have one automation rule. So keep that in mind, that if you get an error, then you're going to need to go and delete your other automation rule that you're working on. So let's just go ahead and click on this Add Automation Rule, and I'm going to show you that we want to do an add tag is the first action that you add. And then in the drop down, you want to go and you want to grab your tag. And again, in the video that I did on the 25% off coupon, I walked through how to do all this as well. Then you want to do add action. And then in the add action option here, we have subscribe to a campaign. So that's what we did. And then which campaign, the opt-in campaign. So that's all set. We have a tag set for opt-in. We have a campaign set for the opt-in campaign. We're going to do the save rule. So this is all ready to go. So now what we're going to do is go back to our funnel list, and we want to make sure that our thank you page is in the proper place. So right now we have the coupon thank you page as the next step. All right, we don't want the coupon page. We need the DIY training thank you page to be the next page. So we're going to grab this DIY training page and we're going to move it up. All right. So now when they click on that button, they're going to get this page. Now what we're going to do is click into it, and we're going to edit it and just make sure that it's got everything is edited properly here. So it's going to have the subject line, your first name. So if Sally fills in the opt-in form, it's going to be here, Sally, here's your free training. So that looks good. We're going to go ahead and back out and go back into the funnel list by clicking exit. Now what we need to do is let's just go double check our emails and make sure the email is set up before we do anything else. We're going to go over here to, let me click out of that. We're going to go up here to emails, go to campaigns, opt-in campaign. We have our original coupon email set up in here, and that's fine for what we're doing and testing. We can leave that in the campaign. And this email is for the free DIY sprinkler system training. So if we click into that, we can go look at the email again. Here's what it's saying, Sally, here's your free DIY sprinkler system training. So whoever fills out the form, in this case, our person that we're using as the example is Sally. And then here it would say, hello, Sally. Thank you for your interest in Battleground Sprinklers and Landscaping. We're excited to offer you this exclusive DIY sprinkler training. Here, click here to access the videos and learn how to manage and repair your sprinkler system. So that looks fine. So we're going to go ahead and just exit out of here. Now, the whole point of this video was to actually go and set up the actual video training page, but I wanted to make sure we had all the other I's dotted and T's crossed. So let's go ahead and pop into our funnels once again, go back over to our Battleground sprinklers and landscaping funnel. And what we want to do is we want to add another step. And this is going to be, again, the video training page that we're going to put into that email. So the name of this funnel step is your free DIY sprinkler system training. And I think I'm going to take that out. I'm just going to do DIY sprinkler system training. Choose a step. Really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want here. I'm just going to call it an info page. And we'll call, and then we'll say save. Again, here, it doesn't give you the ability to do a blank page, so you just have to pick something. This here is just fine. We'll just pick on this one, and we'll pick that one and do select. And now what we need to do is go in here, and we need to set this video training page up. Okay, and here I'm going to change this URL path to DIY sprinkler system training. Okay, everything's good there. Now we're going to click on edit page. Next thing I do, I'm going to go, very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to here to settings. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Make sure that our title is proper. That's fine. If you want to put a description in here, you could. Not a big deal because this is a page that we really don't want Google searching. We don't want people to find in a search engine, and we actually already have it set up for hide from search engines. It's done automatically. So we're going to go ahead and go all the way up. And right now the default typography is set for Montserrat, but the one that we always use for our site is Poppin. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in so it's already done. Now what we're going to do is go back with the page settings options here. And we're going to go to our blocks. Okay, I saved the blocks already for our section here, which is the service button section. And I saved the hero section block. And then I also saved a block for the footer. So if we go up here, going to go up here and we're going to do a blocks, my blocks. And in here, I want to do the button, service button section. That's this section here. It's the very first one. Going to drag it to the very top. And you see that light blue line that just shown up? That's where it's going to drop. So if I go here, it's going to go under terms and conditions. Now it's going to go up above terms and conditions. I'm going to drop it. So there's our service, schedule a service button. Now I'm going to add another block. This one's going to be the header. And this one's going to go between the service button and the terms and conditions. And there's that. I'm going to go ahead and take the terms and conditions completely out. I'm going to delete it. Same thing here. I'm going to delete all this. Doing OK. Same thing here. I'm going to delete all this. Doing OK. Going to go ahead and take all of this hero stuff out. Delete. OK. And I'm going to delete the button. Doing OK. And the row. And that's out. Next thing I want to do is pop in our footer. Footer's right here. There we go. Didn't want to go in. All right, so we've got the footer in. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is pop in the footer. I'm going to just drag it over. I'm going to drop it right underneath there. All right, so now we've got our 3 things that we want back in the page. So now we have our 3 sections that we want back in the page. We've got our schedule a service button, we have our header, and we have our footer. We're going to go back over here to elements, and then we're going to scroll down and we want to add a new section. So this is where our first video is going to go, and I'm going to pop this right underneath the header, and I'm going to make this section blue. Okay, I'm going to match the same kind of format that I've got here with this page. So I'm going to click into the section, background color, blue. Okay. Now I'm going to go back out of this and I'm going to add a headline text element. And actually we could pop that right there. I think I like that. Let's test it and see. And we're going to call this DIY your free DIY training. Sprinkler system training. Okay. What I'm going to do is make this the dark gray. I'm going to bold it. I'm also going to pop up the size. That looks good. Line height's probably fine. Okay. Let's go in here to this section and double check. We got a lot of padding in there, and I think that I don't know if I want that much padding between everything or not. Let's go in here. I'm going to click on this square for the padding, and that's going to open up all of the options for our padding. I'm going to drop that down to I think 20. Right and left is fine. I think I'm going to clean up and do 20 on that as well. Okay. So next thing that I want to do is go in and add some text to our video section. I'm going to drag it in here and drop it right into our row. Now while we're in here, well, we'll do that in a minute. So we've got our text in there. I'm going to make this text white. I'm going to bold it, Control B. I don't know if that worked. It didn't. Now it's bolded. Again, I think I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Okay. And then what we're going to do is put a video in here. Going to scroll all the way down. Okay, now what I think we'll do is we'll pop a video in here. I'm going to go back and grab the video element here, drag it over, drop it right under. Okay, so what we've got right now is this video is really, really big. And the reason it's really, really big is our section is set to full. So I'm going to click into the section. And I prefer having, instead of a full page content width here, I prefer using smaller widths. I just find that they usually are more responsive and usually more mobile friendly. So we're going to click on this drop down and we're going to select medium. Okay, so that's all done now. I'm going to go up here. We'll just name this, since this is our sprinkler system training, we're going to call this how to winterize your sprinkler system. Okay. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to really add some value here on this sprinkler system training. We're going to add a couple more videos. So we've got our first section done. So we're just going to go up here and we're going to duplicate it. All right, now we're going to scroll down. We got 2 video sections. So the very first thing I'm going to do is change the color of the font. We're going to make that gray. Then we're going to click in here and we're going to change the color of our section from blue to white. And then we're going to go into here and we're going to call this how to repair a broken sprinkler head. Okay. And then we will probably go ahead and let's do one more video. Again, this is just, it's random. You can put as many videos, or if you want to just have one video, you can do that too. In this instance, we're going to do 3. So I'm going to duplicate that. And then this time we're going to change this to, we're going to change our background color in our section back to the blue. Going to highlight the text and make it white. And then this time we're going to say how to troubleshoot the control panel. All right. So there's our video page. Okay, our video training page is done. We're going to go ahead and just click on Save Changes. Okay. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go ahead and click on this link here to copy the link. And we're going to go back to our email campaign. I'm going to click into the campaign. I'm going to click into the email, and I want to make sure this link here going to the video training is set up properly. I'm going to take the link off, and I'm going to go hit the link again, paste our new one in, and there, save. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we'll exit out of this, and we're going to go test everything out. Okay, so we're going to go up to our website, and we're going to go down to, again, to our specials. We're going to go ahead and enter Sally, and we'll enter an email address. And then when we click on this button right here, we should get our thank you page that we just set up a little while ago. And there it is. Our thank you page is set up. So basically, we're letting the person know, we're letting Sally know. Go ahead and head to your email inbox, and you're going to receive an email with the subject line, your first name, here's your free training. Okay, and then we got a link here going back to the site. And it's all good to go. It's going back to the site like we want it to. All right, so let's go check out our email now and see what that looks like. All right, so here we have it. Sally, here's your free DIY sprinkler system training. We click into that, open it up, and hello, Sally. And thank you for your interest in battleground sprinklers and landscaping. We're excited to offer you this exclusive DIY sprinkler training. Click here to access the videos. And there it is. We have our video training page is all set up. So we're pretty much set. We've got everything set properly. Everything is working properly. You now have a video training page that's set up so that you can offer that as one of your opt-ins on your website. Thanks for watching, everybody.